Tassanai Zaiwudan is reliving a story she can barely bring herself to tell. She was held at one of Xinjiang's so-called re-education camps. These satellite images show the site where Tassanai says she was held, sharing a cell with 13 other women with a bucket for a toilet. And she's haunted by one image, masked men coming down a camp corridor like this one after midnight. The US have granted her safe refuge after investigating her claims. She's waived her right to anonymity and now feels free to speak out about the full extent of the abuse she says she suffered. It's estimated over 1 million Uyghurs and other Muslims are held in the camps. These never-before-broadcast pictures were filmed secretly in a camp under construction and published by a magazine on religious liberty. We've interviewed a former guard and seen his Chinese police documents. He's the first ever to come forward, and the risk of him speaking to the BBC is so great, we've reconstructed the interview with an actor.
Those who were taken inside were locked in a cell which held 8 to 16 inmates. There were cameras watching them all the time, and there were books about Xi Jinping. They had to study the book and memorize them in Chinese. If they fell, the punishment was severe.
Many former camp inmates flee to Istanbul. Some talk of having to choose between punishment or being complicit in these crimes.
Onun gayrısı kүйөө өлгөнмен ажырасқандар екі жоқ деді ғой бізге ана жерде айтып кеткен сендердің иелерің жоқ ашық айтып кетті ол жерде ашық айтады одан кейін бізге бүйтеді Арабистан мен Америка дейді адамның ағзаларын сатып.
This was the first time Gulzira has told anyone the full extent of what she says she was forced to do.
Әйелді түзікі жатқанда мен екі қол мына киімін шешкен соң екі қолым ғана мына жерге былай шынжырлап іліп қойып тұрамын былай қоямын былай енді аяқ жағында күмсарын өздері шешеді аяқ жағына кісені өздері салады.
We can't say if the rape is approved by the camp commanders or even by those more senior, but the accounts of the many women I've spoken to include gang rape in public and are similar in brutality. The Uyghur rights group that helped Tassanai get to America say their full stories don't emerge until later.
Survivors of the camps have told of horrific tortures. Very often sexual abuse, however, is told in less detail. It's traumatic to remember. And women are often afraid of bringing shame to their own family members.
The Chinese government said in a statement that the Xinjiang camps offered vocational and educational training to tackle extremism and terrorism. It did not address directly the accusations of rape and torture, but it added the Chinese government attaches great importance to women's rights. Lies and absurd accusations, including mass detention, do not hold water.
Over системалық рәсім заңымыздың түгеш тұрыш қой, инақлы қой. Әрқандық адам әмді бір білді әмді оны, мен білмеймін. Өнендікен тұрмас операциясыны қылды ғошында қанымызды бір тұташ.
Much of the testimony of the women, like Tassanai I've spoken to, is too disturbing to broadcast. But it's important, they say, the world knows what's happened to them.
在2月1日，新疆维吾尔自治区在北京举办的第3场涉疆问题的新闻发布会，